Hello everybody, I'm back, and I seem to be lost in space. So while I'm here, I'm going to talk about Thor Love and Thunder, aka Thor 4. There's another Thor, is the 4, was not a bore. And I'm done with that joke. So, fourth Thor movie. Say that a few times, just to lose all many. What did I think? Well, the third one of these, Ragnarok, pretty much a good reinvention of this character. Because I'll be honest, Thor 1, it's fine. Thor 2, I've forgotten 99% of. And he's fun in the Avengers movies. But in his own solo movies, Thor was not doing that much. Like, they were okay, but they were forgettable, which is a bad thing. Honestly, it's just Thor and then Loki. Loki's just the main attraction for both of those movies. Which, you know, is Loki. He's good. Then the third one happened, and Thor's personality was changed to make him a himbo dumbass, which, honestly, pretty entertaining. Like, it's a change from how he previously was portrayed, but it's amusing. It gives him more to work with. And Thor 3 was pretty funny. It's got some of the best bits. Loki is spectacular in that. The Hulk's there. Lots of cool shit. Looks really good. It's really fun. It's got some issues. Some of the jokes they go into ramble territory, which is kind of annoying, and it has misfortune of someone not telling the director, maybe don't spike every emotional moment. So, it could have been great. It's just good. So that brings me to this fourth one, which, same director, doing all the same actors again, and we got Natalie Portman back, because, hey, she got talked into coming back for this, and same thing for Thor, actually. So, like, alright, what do we do? Because all of the basically all the main Avengers' plot lines have been wrapped up in the last few movies. So, what do you do now with the one who's still around? Well, that's kind of what the point of the movie is, to figure out what is he going to do with himself. And it works for the most part. It's funny. It's really pretty. Like, there are some great visuals. Our villain for this is Christian Bale, playing Gore the God Butcher, which is a pretty good villain name. And he's having a fucking great time. He is just going full ham, and he's having fun, and I love it. Like, oh right, he can be funny when he's allowed to, when he's not just, being sour, droll, I'm sad Batman for years. Like, oh right, he's got a sense of humor. He's fun. It's good. He's not in the movie that much, but what's there is good. Portman's fine. She actually is, again, she's having fun. She's having more fun with this than she did in the last couple of movies she was in. So good for her. She's got stuff to work with. She looks good, all muscle bound in the costume. Cool. Yeah, minor spoiler, I suppose, by the way. Like, she's in the trailer in the costume. Like, you know what happened. You've seen that already, at least. Yeah, everything works pretty well. I will say that this thing has, I'm going to call, basically, it's tonal Whiplash, but it's less Whiplash and more you're strapping into a motion simulator roller coaster of Whiplash. So just be aware when you're coming in, like, get your headrest on, hold on as the ride leaves the station. You're going to get whipped around quite a bit with the tone, which is probably by design, but it's honestly, I would call this thing more even than Ragnarok was. Ragnarok, they were trying to figure out what to do. This one, they know what they're doing now, so overall it's a more even feeling package. That said, if you did not like what Ragnarok did with the characters and its tone, oh, you ain't gonna like this. This basically indulges every bit of the stuff from that movie. I will say that, thankfully, someone told him not to spike the emotional moments. The emotional moments were actually allowed to stay emotional moments, not get fucking curb stomped every time. So that helps quite a bit. Ending is an interesting way to leave things at. The only other big negative I would give this thing would be not, and again, minor spoiler, Loki is not here at all. And since it's Loki and he's kind of the best part of a lot of this stuff, his absence is felt. Like, it's still pretty funny, but you're missing. Not having Loki does hurt it. But here's good, but could have been better. That said, it's worth seeing if Ragnarok is better of the two and just started to be more funny and fresher. But this one's still pretty close to it as well. It's again, another good Thor movie. Worth seeing. that's about all I can say on there. So I'm gonna go try to figure out where the fuck I am in space, and I'll leave you be. Toot toots. Later. Oh yes, and since I was literally asked to do this by a friend, please, if you like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. Click the bell. So on and so forth. I feel dirty. And for me, that's an accomplishment. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Unclean.